Hello everyone, my name is Lily in Channel Marketing from Promise Technology. I also have Chris with me and we'll be the moderators today. In this webinar we'll have a Q&A after the presentation. However, if you have any questions prior to that, you can submit them in via chat and we'll address them during Q&A. You'll also be receiving a survey link after the webinar. Please fill it out and you'll receive a Starbucks gift card. Having said that, welcome to our Video Surveillance, Appliance, and Storage Solutions webinar. Our speaker today is Arthur Liu, Senior Business Development Manager for Promise Technology. And here's Arthur.
Thank you, Lily. Welcome everyone to attend today's webinar. Today I'm going to give you a brief introduction of Promise recording server and the storage solution. So Promise has over 25 years of storage expertise. We sell more than 60 million installations worldwide that include our RAID subsystem, storage subsystem, recording server, and other products. What we focus is on the data centers, cloud infrastructure, government military, video surveillance, rich media, and entertainment. Also, we focus on the medical, healthcare, and education centers. And Promise always partner with industry leaders. We are the Apple only qualified SAN storage vendor, so if you ever have a chance to visit Apple Store, you can find Promise a SAN storage product under storage category. And we also work with Intel and Apple to launch the world's first Thunderbolt and the Thunderbolt 2 RAID storage system. Okay, so here is a typical video surveillance installation topology. So first of all, you got a lot of camera here. The IP camera direct connect to your IP network, and also you have analog camera through video encoder to connect to the IP network. And you might also have a lot of management server, word manager, display server, and the video analytics server, which is also connected to IP network. So what Promise can offer you is we provide very reliable recording server and external storage to secure recording all the video files from IP camera and the analog camera. So take an example, if you have a small project, you probably only need one of Promise A2200 or A2600 recording server, which already integrate a hard drive inside, give you enough storage. And whenever you need a longer retention period, just add the Promise RAID subsystem or the JBoss subsystem. And this is kind of like a scale-out design. Whenever you need it, you add more. And what is good about the VAS A2000 NVR recording server? So first of all, this recording server is integrated with industry-proof RAID redundancy technologies. So we securely store your video file in here. And we also come with an industry field replacement unit design for ED maintenance. And our product is targeted for mid-size to large-scale installations. And both systems has the expansion port either through SAS or iSCSI, and to give you connect to the external storage whenever you need a long-term archiving capability. And we build in the very user-friendly and easy-use utility to let you easily manage your system. And another advantage for our system is that this is a purpose-built video recorder server for the video surveillance applications. So this is not like a generic server. Read and write is equally important because we know that in video surveillance project, most of the time the recording server is doing the recording job, probably 80–90%. Only about 10–15% you are retrieving a file from recording server. So we purpose optimize our RAID engine to accommodate these requirements. And we also support the dual display port so you can do the local management too. And for some project, if your customer needs some advanced integration, we do support the utility and SDK. So we can fully integrate our recording server into your project. So let's take a look for the A2200, which is a 2U 6-bay design. We have a 6 hard drive bay here, and all hard drives are swappable. And in the front panel, you can see on the left-hand side, we have a lot of LED to indicate the status. And we have from USB port to easy to use to access the files. And in the rear panel, you can see in the left-hand side, we have a 3 redundancy power supply. So in the normal time, it's 2 active, 1 standby. Whenever you have an active, power supply fail, the standby become active. So make sure the system continue operation. And the administrator also get an alert, say, hey, one of your power supplies fail. And the power supply design is hot swappable. So the administrator only need to get a new one, switch, the fail one, and to make sure this system, continue work. And we also provide 4 gigabit Ethernet port to ensure you have enough bandwidth for your IP network and also the storage network. And of course, we support the local video, HDMI, VGA port here, and they have additional PCI card. So whenever you need additional features, you can put the certified add-on card here. And the other product is the A2600 recording server, which is a 3U 16-bay design. And again, the 16-bay is all hot swappable. Okay, and in the rear panel, it's very similar to A2200. We have a 3 redundancy power supply, 2 active, 1 standby. And the same module is field replace unit design. It's easy to removable. Okay, and also we support 4 gigabit Ethernet port to ensure you got enough bandwidth, and 3 or 4 PCI slot over here for your additional requirements. So you might ask, how do you promise a recording server? How do you optimize the performance, and how the performance look like? So we send our product to our VMS partner. So they conduct the testing in their lab using their test engineer, test environment, test procedures, also their test criteria to test promised products. And so first of all, they key in all the promised system configuration into their so-called server and storage calculator. So what they get is our A2200 can support only 7 cameras, and A2600 can support only 20 cameras. But the real test result is showing in the origin area. You can see our A2200 can support up to 55 cameras, which is about 8 times overpass their calculation result. A2600 is about 90 cameras, in which is about 4 times more than their overpass their test, calculation results. And Milestone also put this report online, so you are feel free to get this test report. And what I need to say is that Milestone have very strict rule to test the NVR recording server. What they do is in a certain time, when you do the video recording, they don't allow any frame loss. And you also need to make sure that CPU utilization is lower some certain point, so that CPU have enough juicy, enough power to process other applications. So I'm glad that Promise, pass this benchmark testing, and we overpass 4 to 8 times compared to their result. Okay, so beside Milestones, we also work with the leading VMS partner and get a certification with these leading VMS partners. So in US, that we are certified with Milestone, Genetec, and ONSSI, which is the top 3 VMS company in US. In Europe, we work with Exxon, CTEC, which is acquired by ANSI a couple months ago, and also ChemIQ. And in Asia, we cooperate with Sony and CSV. So the reason we certify with this VMS partner is we need to make sure that our system work with this VMS software without any problem. So to give the end user hassle-free, the best compatibility for these systems. So we know that the visibility is a key factor for the integrator reseller to support their customers. So if you see the generic workflow, on below this slide, in the bottom of this slide, you see whenever the customer find a problem, they will call the tech support people. And the tech support people need to talk to the customer back and forth, and they ask a lot of questions, try to dig it out what is the problem, and find the necessary information they need. So oftentimes they also need some training technician to connect the systems, either to remote open the remote channel to let you can access the information, or just on-site to connect your PC to the system to get the information. Once you get those informations, your engineer can diagnostic and figure it out to solve the problem. So you can see this flow is a back and forth, take a lot of time. In Promise, we provide, we call the all-pass workflow. All-pass means one plug auto service. That the customer, whenever they have a problem, they only need to plug in the support flash drive into system USB port. And the system will automatically copy the system report, error log, and all necessary information into this USB drive. And once Promise engineer or get this all these files, we can diagnostic a problem and fix the problem on time. So if you compare between these two flows, you can find Promise support very simplified serviceability. Okay, so in the next few slides, I will introduce you how to design your project. So Promise also provide we call the project design tools to help you easily determine what bandwidth you need, what storage you need, what Promise product you need for your project. So first of all, you go to the promise.com, and when you get there, you click the surveillance in the middle, and you jump to the next page here. Okay, so you will see the surveillance project design tool here. So you can see there's a two blue icon here. One is Start Now, one is Sign Up. For the Start Now is you don't want to sign up, you click the Start Now to start using the project design tool. But we only give you a limit function of the design tools. So I highly recommend that you can sign up your name, your company. So once you got an account, you can use the full function of our design tools. And besides those, if you sign up as a customer, in the end, we can send you all the design result in PDF files. So here is the main screen of the design tools. And I also post the link in the bottom. Okay, so you see there's a 3 settings you need to do. One is the camera setting. So you key in your most of your camera setting here. And the advanced setting that you choose what VMS you need and other settings. And also that you choose the Promise products. But if you don't know what advanced setting or Promise product you want to use, that's fine. Just leave it there. By default, we will choose the best solution for you. And whenever you have a question to use in this design tool, in the right-hand side, you can see the how to use. We have a lot of information here. And we also have a tool guide here. And if this is not satisfied you, just contact us. We help you to design your project. Okay, so let's say if you have a project have 140 cameras, and the camera group 1 have 100 cameras with a 1 megapixel resolution, and you choose the H.264 encoding, high video quality, 20 frames per second, and you will get the result per camera need about 5 megabits per second. Okay, and if you see there's a pull down menu here for the encoding, you can choose whatever encoding you like, MPEG, Motion JPEG, H.264 and others. Resolution from the CF to 5 megapixels. The video quality we set is a low, medium, and high quality. Frame per second is 1 to 30 that you choose. But if you do know your camera's bitrate, you can just enter the bitrate in the last column, and that override all the selection before, and that will be more accurate. Because sometimes the camera vendor, they can provide very low bitrate but still provide very good video quality. Okay, so once you key in this 3 camera group and also put the recording period in the bottom, recording hours per day, and recording rate, and you click the orange button for calculate that, and then you get the result here. So it shows that for this 140 camera projects, you need about 925 megabits per second bandwidth. Okay, so since we support the 4 gigabit Ethernet port, so we have more than enough bandwidth on this. And you require about 315 terabytes to recording 30 days. Okay. In the next slide, you will see what the product you need and what is the connection you need here. Okay. And we also have a summary page here to show you that you need, for this the 140 camera project, you need 3 VES A2200 products recording server, and also because you need to record in 30 days, you need additional 2 VES R2600 RAID storage and 2 JBOD. And by the meantime, if you go through here, the email with this test report, I'm sorry, the design report already emailed to you. So if you open the your PDF file, it looks like this. It tells you your configuration here and what product you need. And this is about 7 to 8 page PDF file. And in the latest page, you can also see what Promise recommend our product to you, and we also recommend what camera group need to associate with our recording server. So you might ask Arthur, if I key in this project information here, is that secure? So no problem. We put this very confidential. We not share to anybody. And we also provide the promisereward.com, which is deal registration, to protect your project. So I highly suggest everybody need to register your project here. So register project, you get a lot of advantage. First of all, you get the better price compared to the MSRP. And we only protect the first approved projects. So we put our engineering resource, every resource to help you to win the projects. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a brief, summarize for today's presentation. So Promise Recording Server is a tailor-made for video surveillance applications. We provide very stable performance to record all the video files. And we are certified with world-leading VMS partner that make you, work with our system without any problems. And we also provide very user-friendly project design tools to help you design your projects and recommend the Promise product for you. And we actually post our VES A2000 introduction video on Promise website. You and your customers are welcome to watch this video to learn more about our products. Okay, and so this concludes my presentation today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Arthur, for your presentation. Now let us open up the webinar for some Q&A. Remember to please submit any questions that you have in the chat window, and we will try to get through as many as we can. As it looks like we already have a few questions already, let's go ahead and jump into the Q&A session. Now, our first question is from Joe. Arthur, Joe asks, can Promise provide help in designing my next video surveillance project?
Sure, Joe. Yeah, so beside the video surveillance design tool that I present just now, right now, Promise have experienced video surveillance application engineer and business development team. So we can help you to design the video surveillance project. We work with a lot of system integrator, architect, engineer, and reseller to design their project. So contact us. We will work with you to win your project.
Oh, very good. Thank you, Joe, for your question. Our next question is from Sean. Now, Arthur, Sean asks, does Promise sell NVRs with hard drives pre-installed? Also, do you use enterprise-grade hard drives or desktop-grade hard drives?
That's a good question, Sean. Thank you. So yes, the answer is yes. Promise NVR comes with a hard drive install. We know that you have a variable time on your project, so we pre-install this one, pre-configure the RAID drive for you. So once you receive our product, you just kind of like a plug and play. So all the drive are enterprise grade to ensure the best reliability and to protect your video files. And all products come with a 3-year warranty, including hard drive.
Thank you for your question, Sean. Now, our next question is from Stephen. Stephen asks, if a customer already has an NVR solution and would like to increase their storage capacity, what can Promise do for me?
Thank you, Stephen, for your questions. So Promise also offers the RAID storage and JBOD for additional storage capacity. And this is, RAID storage and JBOD can directly connect to your existing NVR because we provide a standard interface. And Promise RAID storage provide 1 gigabit iSCSI internet, 10 gigabit iSCSI internet, and or 8 gig fiber channels. We have a couple of SKUs to fulfill your requirements. Thank you.
Let's see if there's any more questions in the chat. Cool. All right, since it looks like there's no more questions out in chat, let's go ahead and wrap up the Q&A session. Again, if you feel free to leave any more questions you have in the chat, and we can address them after the webinar via email or through calling you directly. Again, I want to thank Arthur for the presentation, and I want to thank all the attendees for attending today. Please fill out the survey at the end for your free Starbucks gift card. I know everybody could use some free coffee now and then, so it's a nice little bonus for everyone. And we look forward to seeing everyone in future Promise webinars. Thank you very much, and have a good day, everyone.